that the person. I'll just give it to you. I'll tell you that off camera. What up, Monica? So we got the first thing. Of course, understanding, having an understanding when it comes to the kid's situation. Now, I personally think that it's really, really, really unhealthy for a person to meet somebody else's children within a certain amount of time. Depending on the connection you have, I would say you definitely shouldn't meet somebody's kids within the first 6 months. I don't think you should do that. But at the end of the day, some people go years without
Definitely,
meeting their
definitely,
kids, without meeting their partner.
definitely. If they're younger, definitely not in the first 90 days. Definitely not in the first 90 days. You
Definitely
shouldn't meet
not
at
90
all.
days.
Not
6 months is a stretch.
because you
90
just,
days for
you
sure.
pretty much, because you pretty much change your whole dynamic and everything. Not as person is looking at you different. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. And then usually when it comes to that, there's going to be money spent.
And
There's
it's
going to be certain types of expectations, and it's like you're judging me off of how I mean, me and your child interact, and it's just like you and I don't even know each other like that. So the child is going off of our dynamic, and we are fucking strangers. So why would you think that would be healthy, regardless of the fact that I might be a dangerous person or a stranger danger or whatever? Like
but
the dynamic, the interaction between somebody you're just now meeting and your child is gonna be weird anyway. If you're just meeting them, you're just not meeting this motherfucker. You feel me?
right, exactly, exactly. And not only that, now here's the thing. Here's a stigma for you single women out there with kids. Okay, the first date with you and this person and your kid, ladies, I'm not saying men, men are broke or anything, this and that, but offer to pay some of the leeway of that of your child. You know what I'm saying? It don't. It can be something
You
discreet,
should
like
pay for your
even if
child,
you,
yeah, 110%.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should pay at least half of your, you know what I'm saying, half of your child. And if he a good dude and he got, he kind of, feeling your kid and don't mind it, then yes, take that. But don't push it on. Just don't push it on a guy that automatically on the first day meeting that he's stuck with your kid financially.
Now, fellas, I'm gonna give you some a little bit of game. I'm gonna give you the flip side. What I just said, the woman should pay for her child. Why? Because this is this is pretty much trying to mold you into be getting used to. She's trying to get you used to spending money on her child, which is something
Right.
that you should not be doing. That's not your child. That's not your responsibility. So the first day, if you want to come bearing gifts, if you want to buy him a little $2 bag of chips, that's one thing. But if you're going out and there's supposed to be some kind of meal or splash waterfalls or whatever, what's it called? White water, whatever the little thing, the little water park, bro. Don't don't let any woman train you or mold you into being comfortable or getting used to spending money on her children, bro. Because it's a trap, bro. It's a trap.
Yeah, especially first meeting them and dealing with them. Yes.
Come bearing gifts. If it's a little girl, you might want to bring a little teddy bear or some shit, or a little $10
Nothing.
doll or something. Nothing crazy, bro. Nothing more. Definitely
Nothing more than
uh,
$15. Nothing more than $15. Like
pocket
seriously,
change, nigga, for real.
you, you buy anything over 30, they think they got you.
That's
Like,
a
oh my god. And trust me, these people, if they got kids, they paying attention with every toy item cost in the store.
for
They
sure.
marked it down. This is for Christmas. This is for birthday. This is da da da. when the toy gets under style or whatever, and they bring the other one back, they know this gonna go down to $8.99 instead of, you know what I'm saying? It used to be $12.99, now it's $8.99.
Especially, look, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. We're gonna go to the next thing, but I'm gonna be jumping all over the place. These are 16 because one of them pertains to children, and everybody's not gonna be able to benefit from that information because everybody doesn't date single mothers and things like that. So I gave you guys my six. But especially necessities, things like clothes, shoes, food, things like that, bills. You want to avoid that because that's literally her telling you she's trying to train you to be her provider before she even knows you and before you even identify where she is in your life. So you don't want to be doing husband duties and boyfriend duties when you're just dating. That's what all I'm saying. The next one I would have to say, as far as dating, keeping the sex to a minimum. Why? Because people, sex is a real easy tool to manipulate people, and it's something that could be easily used to substitute authentic bonding outside of the sexual relationship. If you don't like the
Yes,
same, you could be bonded to somebody you don't even like this motherfucker, you don't even know this motherfucker, but you could be
the sex
sexually
is so
compatible,
good.
and you might not even be
This,
sexually compatible. Yeah, you personally like it, or she personally likes it, or he personally likes it, and you don't. But it builds a bond that's not even there. So,
real.
especially the fellas, bro, I would have to say keep the sex to a minimum and try to know that woman and just let her know like, hey, we could
Because
have some sex or what have you, but I don't want to destroy anything by distracting us from what's actually there.
because women
If you're
get
trying to actually know
pigmatized.
this.
They like seriously they get so used to, especially when you got good dude. They want you and your dick, and they don't want nobody else's dick but your dick.
It's
They
that, and it
go
might
there now.
imply something that it might. Uh,
As long as you can get
you
naked for
there?
them.
Wait, hold on, bro. You breaking up? You breaking up? Hold up. Yeah, you cool.
Is that better?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Like like I was saying, what the hell?
So, I mean, while he gets everything together, one of my points might be that some people, whether it be the man or the woman in the relationship, they might, what's up, Delaney? They might naturally assume that you're in a romantic relationship without actually confirming it just because there's a certain amount of sexual interaction. So I would say keeping the sex to a minimum, and of course, because it's a bonding ritual, and it could be, life and death that comes from these situations, and you don't want to be making life and death choices with people that you barely even know. You don't want to be falsely bonded with somebody just because the sex might be bonded. Or shit, the sex might be garbage, and you really like this person, and you don't want to break things off because you're not emotionally there, you're not mentally there to be having sex with this person that often, and you don't have the patience, the love, the care, and the communication skills and style and bond to be able to communicate uh, how to become more sexually compatible or how to have better sex with this person. So whether it's that, or whether it's that, it could still destroy the relationship. So you want to make sure that you know the emotions and the bond is established outside of the sexual chemistry. Hey, you there?
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Yeah. Like I said, you don't want to get into anything too fast. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So that was number three. Identifying issues. I think I should have probably left that last. Like, I think it's important to understand where people are in their personal healing process. If you can identify with what they're going through, if they can help you, or if they are emotionally unavailable when it comes to the issues that somebody might have. You know, not necessarily any kind of issues financially, spiritually, or even psychologically.
Right.
So I think it's important to actually understand, like, oh damn, this motherfucker has abandonment issues, which is, you know, that's not something that I would would want, of course, in a partner, but I've already healed from that. I can help this person, or this person might be financially stable. I can help them in that department. Or this person needs to be educated. They don't read all that well, and they don't communicate all that well. So I can help them with that. Or I don't uh,
Hey,
do certain things that well. They can help me with that. It could be a fair exchange of us being on a journey of growth, which is I think that's very important. I think that's pivotal, to be honest.
right.
And then you know what? That's all I want to put out there right now because I did write two more things as far as philosophy and understanding the strengths as far and the issues as well as the strengths. But speaking of relationships, bro, this is the most thought-tastic shit I've heard in a very long time, and I think you already know by you laughing with what I'm about to say. Scottie Pippen's ex-wife just revealed that she cheated on this nigga with Future, which Future said he hinted in the song, but I didn't know that nigga was serious because you know Future be off that lane and shit, so and other drugs. So I thought he was just you know being